Hey people, it's me, Lisa Lillian, also known as Hungry Girl. I am here at Hungryland with my pals and coworkers and podcast friends, Mikey and Jamie. Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Hungry.
Mm-hmm. Have you eaten today?
No, I have not. I'm coming off of an intermittent fast, and I wish that fast would end fast, and it will right after the episode. But I'm good. I'm feeling good. How about you guys?
Ready
Good.
for the weekend. No offense.
It's true, but it's only Wednesday.
Yeah,
Because now we're on Wednesdays.
we are.
Is this our first Wednesday?
This is our first Wednesday.
It's
Happy
so
Wednesday.
Exciting. They get the episode 2 days early.
That's better than 2 days late.
Exactly. It's our new
Yes.
schedule, guys. Every Wednesday is when the podcast is going to drop now. So if you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button so that you don't even have to think about it.
That's true. It'll just show up.
Yeah. You
Yes.
you guys just took my first break and choose, but that's okay.
It's all right. You can blame Jamie.
Yeah.
She's your wife.
I
You
got
can
another
yell
one
at
that's
her.
good though.
Oh, good. It's okay. It's okay. But no, I'm very excited about this week's episode. It is the ultimate snack advice episode.
Yay.
And we hear a lot from people who need help with snacking, and they want to know if snacking is good for them or if it's something they should avoid. And if they do snack, what types of snacks should they have? And how many calories should a snack be? And what are the best snacks for A, B, C, or D? I mean, we may or may not touch on any of those things in this episode.
But we will some. We
course
will
we
for
will.
sure some.
Just kidding, people. I'm just playing a game. But I'm really excited because in this episode, we had people actually call in with their real voices and leave their questions on that special number. Mike, what is that
It
number?
is 805-380-8075, and we're not sure it was their real voice. I mean, they could have disguised it.
They could have. I hope not.
I
I'll
don't
be
think
able to
so.
tell.
Okay.
But yeah, they called, and that's the same number people can text you on, and they do text you on. But we decided we wanted to do more episodes like this because we really like hearing from you, and I think it's going to be fun to answer questions from you. So if you have more questions, you should call that number, which is
805-380-8075.
and if we use your question in a future episode, you will get a prize.
Yay.
A prize.
Yeah.
That's right.
I want a prize.
I'll give you a prize just because you're here. You guys get prizes today. Just
Prizes
'cause
for
you're here.
everybody?
Excellent.
Prizes all around. But no, we have good Hungry Girl swag, and you'll get some. So definitely call in with your questions. We're going to do more of this. And today we have the ultimate snack advice episode. But first,
Breaking news.
Okay, who here remembers Coca-Cola Black? Anyone?
me,
You
kind
do?
of.
Oh.
I do. Well, it's only because I'm me.
Yeah, that's true. I don't remember it at all. It came out in 2006, and it was Coke mixed with coffee, and it was a total bust. Well, guess what? It's back. Coke has rebranded the product, and it'll be called Coca-Cola with coffee, and it's expected to. Oh, you got a question?
No, I'm thinking.
Okay,
Thank you.
it's expected to come in 3 flavors: dark blend, vanilla, and caramel. A 12-ounce can will be 70 calories, and it's expected to hit stores in April, which, oddly enough, is the same time that Pepsi Cafe, which is Pepsi with coffee, will debut.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
It's funny, and I remember when it came out, and I didn't think the name of it was explanatory enough, and I love how they're calling it Coca-Cola with coffee. It's like we used to have all these fancy, cutesy titles in our daily emails. It was like pie in the sky, oh my, and things from people. Now we're just like coconut cream pie, 100 calories. Because it's like people want direct.
Yeah.
So maybe that'll help this product. It still sounds kind of gross to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And why are they banking on, like, I feel like soda is so not cool right now. Like, soda is so not hip. I think soda consumption, I don't want to just throw facts out there, but it has dropped drastically in the past 5 years. And I think they're trying so hard to do anything to get people interested in soda, and maybe the coffee will help, but I don't know. I'm not so jazzed about it.
I don't know if I've never tried coffee with soda. Like, that's a thing?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Is it?
I don't know. I kind of like the idea of like carbonated coffee. I think there's something there.
That I like. I had a carbonated coffee flight at the Starbucks. What's that fancy place?
In Seattle?
Yes,
The
it's
Starbucks Reserve? Yeah.
The Reserve.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fun. I do like carbonated coffee. That's a great
So they're
thing.
onto something.
That's true.
Because they're Coke. They have to still put a little soda in there.
I guess. Anyway, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. We'll try it. 70 calories, not terrible.
Yeah.
Lots of caffeine.
Put it
Yeah.
on the grocery list, Mike.
I wonder if they'll come out with a like a 0 one. Like why not?
I mean, they should.
Yeah.
I would definitely try that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right, we'll
All
get
right.
some.
I'm being open-minded.
All right.
All right, so we're going to dive into this episode. Do we have like a first question from an actual viewer? And if so, are we going to play it?
We are. Here it goes.
Hello, my name is Vicki, and I'm calling from Seattle. And my question for Lisa is, what is your favorite protein bar? I'm always looking for a good one that has high protein but still tastes good and is as natural as possible. Thank you very much.
Hi, Vicky in Seattle. You should go get the carbonated coffee at the Starbucks Reserve right after you listen to this podcast.
Yeah.
Protein bars, that is a question we are asked about all the time. And I feel like every single day in Hungryland, there's a box that shows up with some new bar that's out on the market. And I remember back in the day, like, what was the first bar? Like a balance bar? A power bar? First bar I ever remembered was like a power bar or a balance bar. And since then, there have been hundreds, if not thousands of bars. And now there's different types of bars. It used to be like the bars itself were like really thick and like, I don't know, remember like a power bar, you could barely bite it or break it.
They were all like meal replacements.
Exactly. And they were all like 300 and something calories. But now bars really run the gamut. So, I mean, I want to talk about some of my favorite bars, but I will say in general, I like a bar that's hefty. I like a bar that has about 220 calories or less. And I like a bar that you can travel with that won't squash. While I like some of those like nutty bars that are held together with like a syrup kind of like kind bars, I like those. But I feel like those are more like treats. I don't eat those on the regular as like a snack bar. But I like a bar that you can break into sections and eat it like a little piece at a time.
I'm so excited. I finally picked up that habit that you do, and I didn't think I could do it. I'm like, how do you not eat the whole bar at once? But with those really like dense nuggety nuggety?
Nougat?
Yeah, but what's the
Nougaty?
adjective form of that?
It would be nougaty, but they're not really nougat, but like the texture.
Nougat like?
Yeah, but yeah, like the texture is
Nougat
like
adjacent.
exactly. So you can just break it or cut it, and
but
it works.
It's so satisfying that you can do those little chunks.
Right, and I used to, the first bar I ever did that with was Quest bars. And Quest bars, their stats are pretty great. Like they're super high in protein, they're high in fiber, and some of their flavors are still good. But if I'm being completely honest, there are so many new bars that are out that I just, for whatever reason, they've taken over. And it's probably taste related and clean ingredients related. And these days I have an absolute favorite bar. They're called Atlas bars and are unbelievable. I don't know what it is, if it's the texture or just the flavor, how clean they are. I am addicted to them. And they have a lot of protein. So there's like 15 grams of protein in every bar, about 200 calories. Some have a little more, like up to 220. But the ones that I'm eating all the time are the peanut butter chocolate chip and the almond chocolate chip. And I like the cacao. There's like a chocolate cacao flavor that's also really good. But they have other flavors. They have chocolate mint. They have a peanut butter raspberry, which is almost like a peanut butter and jelly bar. You would love that one, Mike.
That peanut butter chocolate chip one that we had a couple weeks ago on the podcast was so good.
I know. If you haven't seen them around, it's because I pretty much stole all the bars.
I noticed that.
I started ordering them on Amazon like a maniac. I just can't live without them. They're always in my bag. They're great for travel. I just don't know what it is. I really think everybody needs to try these bars.
Yeah.
They're that good.
They're really good.
You know what I like too about this next wave of bars is that a lot of them are finally low sugar, low net carb, but still like natural and still not artificially sweetened.
Right, I know. And that's the thing that I think you really need to have a kitchen genius and someone who pays close attention, because a lot of the products that are out now have a combination of stevia and monk fruit, or sugar and allulose, or monk fruit and sugar. And it's getting the perfect combo to make it taste right. And I think these are made with a little bit of sugar and monk fruit, and it's a great combination. And I don't know, they're just doing it right. The Atlas bar people know what they're doing. Okay.
What is monk fruit? I'm not sure if I'm the only one who doesn't know.
Oh,
but
I'm so glad you asked. I happen to have an answer right in front of me.
Because all I think about is Tony Shalhoub and then turning him into
turning him into
Oh,
a fruit.
boy.
Yeah,
Oh, wah, wah.
Monk fruit is the keto king of sweet. It's sweet like sugar without the calories and low glycemic, so it does not impact blood sugar levels. Safe for diabetics.
But what is it?
Athletes, kids, nursing moms, everyone.
But is it a fruit?
And what does it look
you've,
like?
You've given the attributes, but what the heck is it?
I want to see a picture.
Is it right? Is it like a monkfish, the ugliest fish on earth?
It's gonna be one of those like tropical looking fruits that look weird, and then when you open it up,
Spiky
it
and
looks all-
hairy.
yeah.
What does it look
looks
like?
like a creepy nut.
Oh my god, it looks like a monkfish.
Oh wow.
It totally looks like a monkfish.
It looks
so
like a
weird.
hairy inside nut.
Yeah.
See?
Or like a kiwi that went bad.
It's
I didn't
a
even
small
know.
green melon native to southern China. And it's
Wow.
named after the monks who first cultivated it.
There's your answer.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, anyway, I'm a fan of monk fruit,
Yeah.
and I think you're going to see it popping up even more than you see it now. Okay, enough about Atlas bars, and I love them. Next up, I do like a bar. It's called Good to Go.
Yes.
It's made by the Made Good people.
Mm-hmm.
We love Made Good. They make great little granolas and little snacks and things. These Good to Go bars, what I like about these are like desserts. They come in 4 little pieces. So it's like the work is done for you already. You don't have to worry about like breaking the bar or cutting the bar evenly. It's 4 little pieces, and it tastes like a bakery cookie.
But it's like a bar that's perforated, right? Like it's not 4 pieces in a bag.
Yeah, it's very perforated.
Yeah. So you just, like,
yes, you break
break it off.
Exactly. It's not it's not a bag of 4 pieces, but it tastes like a cookie, and they have about 160, 170 calories or so, 5 to 6 grams of protein. So it's not like overloaded with protein, but they're very low in sugar, very low in net carbs, like 2 grams of sugar and something like 3 net carbs. And they're just delicious. My favorite flavor is cinnamon pecan and vanilla almond, and they taste like little cookies. And they're also, it must be sweetened with xylitol because they have this like cooling quality. So it's almost like they make your mouth feel cool, but they're great with coffee. Okay, next up, I still really like RX bars. And RX bars are like just, they became super popular. They were the bars that you just see like it says 3 nuts, 2 egg whites, 4 dates. Like it implies that those are the only things in the bar, but that's not really the
There
case.
might be a couple extras.
There's a couple of extras, but those bars really sort of were groundbreaking for their time, and I still like them. They're very, very, very dense. They are a little bit, well, they're not really a little bit higher in calories, maybe than Good to Go. They're on par with the Atlas bars, like 2 to 220 calories, 12 grams of protein, and they're made with very few ingredients, and they come in like 1,000 flavors. But I do like the chocolate chip, the chocolate coconut. They make a banana chocolate walnut, where if you like banana, you'll flip over this bar. If you don't like banana, skip it. And then a chocolate sea salt.
Oh yeah, that's great. I love
You
that
love
one.
those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the texture of these. It's like the dates make it almost like it's fruity, but it's not like traditional fruity, but it's got almost, it reminds me of fruit leather, but like fat. Like it's got like that moist kind of.
It's there's a sweet kind of fruity undertone. And so like even when you eat the chocolate flavor, you can tell that the chocolate is made of dates.
Yeah.
But it's not bad.
It's great.
It's a good thing.
And a little note: if you get the chocolate sea salt, you're gonna get chocolate on your fingers. Like it definitely.
You will.
Yeah.
It's not like an M&M.
Yeah. It
Melts
does.
in your hands.
Yeah, it does.
Gloves, please.
Yeah. It's
Wear
really
gloves.
difficult when you're driving and you're eating a chocolate salted one, and yeah, you
Just
get
keep
all-
it in the wrapper and like eat it out of the, like your grandmother would do.
Yeah.
Like eat it out of the wrapper.
Yeah.
Do that.
Okay.
You look cute like that. Anyway, I really like those. They're great, and you can get them almost anywhere, truly. Another bar that lately we've been raving about, it's like an alternative to a Quest bar. It's the Kirkland bars. And they're, what are they, signature protein
Yeah.
bars?
My favorite
Yeah,
on this
you
list, by the
love
way.
those.
Love.
Wait,
It's
what's your favorite flavor of that?
cookies and cream?
I like the chocolate. Is there a chocolate chip?
I think so. I think there's a peanut butter one.
I think it's a chocolate cookie dough, isn't it?
Oh,
maybe
yeah,
it is.
yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
it is. They're really good. They're really good. Again, there's a common theme here. It's like the texture of these bars.
That's what makes it. And I agree
Love.
with you. It's like the ones that are like nutty and caramelly, like to me they taste too much like candy bars, and it's kind of like a trigger. This to me, like it's very intentional. It's very like it's not just a treat.
Right. And the protein really fills you up. I think those other nutty bars, I agree with you about it feeling like a candy bar, and I feel like they're more fat than they are protein. And some people, it depends on what you really respond to. I respond to protein.
Same.
So I love protein, and those are our bars that we love.
So the Kirkland ones, that's Costco exclusive, right?
Yes, Kirkland bars only found at Costco. It's a Kirkland. Kirkland is a Costco brand, right?
Yeah. That's the headquarters of Costco's Kirkland, Washington.
I did not know that.
Save that for a true or false.
Wow.
Yeah.
Good to know. You learn new things every time you record a podcast.
And the other ones I think you can get on Amazon or their websites. We'll link you to them on our Foodcast page.
Yes. Okay, Vicky, I hope we answered your question. We love you. Next up.
Hi there, this is Joanne O'Brien from Corning, New York, and I have a quick question. Besides protein bars or drinks, what are some high-protein snacks to help you through the workday? Currently, I load up on fruits and veggies, but they don't always fill me up. And surprisingly, apples make me even hungrier. So, would love your feedback and suggestions. Thanks so much.
Joanne, you sound like a lovely individual in Corning, New York. Is that where Corningware is from?
Maybe.
I don't know. It's like
Again,
a city.
another great true or false
Google
question.
it. Google it.
We don't know. Maybe Joanne knows. Very good question. I am always looking for high protein snacks. I love eating fruit too, but fruit, it's funny, fruit doesn't make me hungrier. Fruit really satisfies me. But I love that Joanne knows that fruit is more of a trigger food for her. And I feel like, not to sound like a broken record, but I always go back to, it's really paying attention to how you feel when you eat certain foods. So if you know if you eat an apple and it's going to make you want to eat 1,000 more things, maybe apples are not the best snacks for you. Or pick and choose when you eat an apple, or pair it with something that's more satisfying. For me, again, fruit is a satisfying snack, but you can't beat the satisfaction of a protein snack.
Yeah, not for me either. Protein is where it's at.
Protein is where it's at. And so some snacks that I like that are not bars, it sounds like nut bars, but they're not bars. I love like turkey slices. And I know some people are like, you shouldn't eat deli turkey, but like I try to get the healthiest deli turkey I can find, whether it's like a nice Boar's Head, low sodium, or an Applegate Farms, which is like a more natural, no nitrates. I love turkey. So, and I will roll up my turkey slices with either a cucumber or a pickle. Like pickles wrapped in turkey is just a go-to. I love it so much. I've been eating them probably for 15 years, and it's just the best.
Yeah.
You know what I used to do? I think it was probably an old school Hungry Girl hack, is to put Laughing Cow, spread it on a turkey slice, roll it up, and then dunk it in mustard.
Fun.
So smart.
Yeah.
That could be a good
Add
cocktail.
a pickle to that.
Yeah.
A good
You gotta
cocktail?
crunch.
Yeah, like when you have like to serve it at a party. Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Rolled up turkey in a pickle, like little little.
This
I
was
feel
mustard.
like I feel like there's a word that you mean that's not cocktail.
An hors d'oeuvre?
hors d'oeuvre. Sorry, yeah. But no, those are cocktails.
No, it's an hors d'oeuvre. A cocktail is a drink.
Oh yeah, that's right. Sorry, cocktail hour is what I meant.
What? You married him, Jamie.
Don't look at me.
I
It's
just-
too early. We're recording
much
way
peanut
before my
butter.
brain starts working.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Mike, are you okay?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Anyway, I was like,
He gets
a cocktail.
he gets turkey drunk.
I do.
I was just automatically thinking, like, the magic bullet. Okay, you do the turkey, the mustard, the laughing cow, a little ice, some vodka.
This
There's
is
your cocktail.
terrible.
It
Bad
could.
idea.
It might taste good. You never know.
I think maybe you were thinking cocktail weenies, because if you cut them into
Maybe.
little pieces,
That's
they would be
probably-
like cocktail
Yeah.
weenies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like an hors d'oeuvre.
Yeah.
But that's actually a good idea. Okay, I also love the little, and I love all the options now because I love that you can find good tasting, pre-cooked chicken in various forms. And I am obsessed with the True Grill, those little bags of bite-sized chicken chunks. They're so perfect.
Yeah.
It's like the best snack you can just grab. You can eat it on the run. You can just pack it and take it to work with you. You can pair it with things. You can throw it on a salad. That is a fantastic option. And I love hard-boiled egg whites. Like, not to sound boring, but I always have a dozen eggs or a version of a dozen eggs, depending on what day of the week it is, in the refrigerator. And I go and I grab, that's the first thing I'm going to have now when I end my fast. I'm going to have a couple of egg whites. I'm going to throw them in the microwave for like 10 seconds and put a little truffle salt on them.
I love that you eat your hard-boiled egg whites warm. I eat mine cold.
To me, the flavor just comes out when it's slightly warm, like room temp or slightly warm. It just, to me, the flavor is so good.
I have to try it. I've never tried it.
Try it. I can't eat them. I mean, I can eat them cold. I always just feel sad when I do. And I also I still love jerky and meat sticks. Like, there's so many out there now. My go-to, the DeMario meat sticks.
They're so good.
They're an Amazon thing, and I get them, and I like the pork and fennel. It's like a very garlicky meat stick. They're low in calories. They're great. Just like look around, and I just think meat sticks, if you read the labels, they're just a really good option. Usually very high in protein. Just make sure they're not super high in sugar, and they're great.
Yeah, I feel like they're the new jerky.
They are. Not that there's anything wrong with the old jerky, because I do like jerky.
Jerky's good.
But everyone's really upped their jerky game. Like, you just can't be that chewy, leathery jerky anymore and make it. You got to be. I still like those like nuggets, like the Tillamook,
Yeah.
like steak nuggets. It's such a boy. I hate to say it, it's such a boy snack.
Yeah.
Am I gonna get yelled at?
No,
Probably.
It's a gender neutral snack.
Oh, it's fine.
It is, but like I have like a thing. And people are probably gonna yell and write in and say, no, you're wrong. I always think of like certain foods as being more for boys. Like I think more guys like salt and vinegar chips, or like chili lime, or even lemon and lime. To me, when I was a child, there were boy flavors. The girl flavors were grape and cherry. I'm probably gonna get skewered.
I'm gonna quiz you. I want to know what they are. Okay. Barbecue.
Barbecue
It's
is
boy.
it's more of a boy thing, but I love it, and I like a lot of boy flavors.
Kettle corn.
Girl,
Sour cream and onion.
neutral,
Cheddar.
neutral,
Nacho cheese flavored.
neutral. The
Ranch.
flamin'
So there's a
hot
lot of-
Cheetos,
Cool.
those are for boys.
Cool Ranch.
Boy,
I just had
All
a
right.
flashback. Wait, to high school. Talk about bad eating habits. Every day I would get a giant bagel, slathered with cream cheese, and put Cool Ranch Doritos on top of it.
Oh, that's
that
so
sounds
good.
so
That was
delicious.
lunch.
Jamie, I can't even imagine
know.
Jamie
Neither
eating
can
that.
I.
I would pay anything for footage
Fat,
just to
fat
see.
Jamie.
You were. I don't even
Tubby.
think you were that chubby. You really weren't. Anyway, I'm sorry if I upset anybody with the boy girl flavors, but I do believe that. Moving on, the next snack I also like that is high in protein: Greek yogurt. I always have like a container of Fage 0% or some kind of a skyr. I do love the Icelandic Provision skyr. It's very high in protein. I will just eat it straight, or sometimes I will dip like an apple in it. Just the protein factor really makes me happy in
Yeah.
that stuff.
I
And it's low
really-
in calories.
I really like the plain ones, which if I just add like a little sweetener and cinnamon, I like that better than like a vanilla or a flavored one, and it's lower in sugar.
For sure. And I also think that the plain one's thicker too. Like the flavored ones are a little thinner.
Yeah, I agree with that.
And I like a thick yogurt. I like my yogurt thick. Okay. Do we have another question from another lovely listener?
We do.
Hi, Hungry Girl, Jamie and Mike. I'm Kelly Lynn, and I'm from a beautiful island in Canada called Cape Breton. My question is, what do you do to stop a snack attack? Even when I plan snacks, I just snack on everything. How do I stop eating even when I'm not hungry? Thanks so much. Look forward to your answer. I'm a huge fan of you guys. Thanks. Bye.
Kelly Lynn in Canada.
We
Maybe
got
need to
shout-outs.
go. Yeah, of course. They love you. Everybody loves you guys.
I wonder
love
which
them.
island, like which coast, like east or west.
I know nothing about Canada.
Yeah,
I love Canada though.
that's great.
Hot prime minister. Come on. He's so hot. Every time I see him on TV, I'm like, wow, can you imagine if we had a president that was that hot? And wait,
More
I even-
political musings from
I
Hungry
mean-
Girl.
I'm so not
You
political,
weren't-
but if there's a hot politician, I'm going to call him
Yeah.
out. This
You-
guy's hot.
You weren't alive, but I mean that's what Kennedy was back in the '60s.
I know. Well, and that's the thing. But he wasn't real. He was hot for a president. If you compare him to more recent presidents, like or the most recent president, Kennedy was pretty hot. But Justin Trudeau is like he's like the TV president, prime minister.
He's the Fitz.
yeah.
It's like funny. There's someone from high school that I went to high school with who told me a funny story about how she was on a family vacation, and the Trudeau family was on vacation with her, and they were like when they were 7 years old, she was playing in the pool with Justin. She was like, "Oh, we kind of stayed in touch for a little while," and I was like, "Oh my God, that's so." I was like, "Was he hot at 7?"
Oh, gross.
When you're 7, you can say other 7-year-olds are hot.
no.
Wait a minute.
When I was 7, I was like, eating bagels and
When
Cool
I was
Ranch
7,
Doritos.
I had crushes on boys.
Your friend must have been in like high circles back then because
I guess.
his father was the prime minister of Canada. You know,
She must have been. I
20,
didn't
30
even
years
question
ago.
it.
Yeah.
I just thought they were like at the Holiday Inn in the kiddie pool, like on a raft or something. Anyway, I feel like I'm so sidetracked. But
Because you're hungry.
we're talking about snacks, not hot politicians. All right, so back to Kelly. She wants to know how to stop a snack attack, and she just seems like once she starts, she can't stop, which is basically a snack attack.
Yep.
And I feel like, wow, that's a tough one. The truth of the matter is, you got to go to really be effective. You may want to try going cold turkey. And what I mean by that is
Snack on cold turkey.
Yes, that is definitely one option. But stop snacking at certain times. Okay, so for me, and as you know, I talk about it now every single week since probably early December, but I have been doing this intermittent fasting thing. And I used to have a little bit, I don't want to say a big problem, but like after dinner, I would walk by a snack or walk by the fridge and take part in it. I would eat.
Take part in it. I like that.
In the snack.
Take part of it.
I would take part of it and I would chew it. I would eat like carrots and hummus or grapes or an apple or an orange. And I feel like it would make me hungrier. And so one thing I might ask Kelly Lynn to try is to try to not eat after dinner. Like one day, just eat your dinner, brush your teeth, and then try not to eat until the next morning. I'm going to say you're going to wake up feeling so light. If you feel like you're hungry in the middle of the night or late at night, drink like a big bottle of water or a big glass of water, room temperature, so it can go down easy. And I feel like you're going to feel better. So I'm not saying you shouldn't snack, but if you feel like snacking causes a snack attack, then the worst thing you can do is snack after dinner because you don't want, that's when people are the weakest. We hear it all the time. And when I feel like I'm not at my best, I'm eating late at night. And you just don't want to do that.
You know what I think it is? It's easier to have none than to have some. If you feel like you can't stop, don't start.
Right. Yeah, that's my point exactly. And I'm a rule follower. I am like a nerdy goody two shoes. So when I know, if I finish my dinner at 6 or if I finish my dinner at 7 or if I finish my dinner at 8, that's it. And then I'm waiting 16 hours till I eat again. And there's nothing going to go into my face in between those hours because I don't want to disappoint myself and I don't want to break a rule.
You know, you and I had a really interesting conversation about willpower and motivation. And I feel like one of the things we were saying is instead of waiting for motivation to hit you or waiting for that willpower to like somehow emerge, like you said, be a rule follower. Set a guide. Try it for one day. Just for tonight. What if you said, I am a person that doesn't eat after 8 o'clock? Just for today. You can do it. Then tomorrow, again, it's like if you are a person that doesn't eat, like you just don't. Just let yourself be that person and just try it. Instead of trying to like wish it into existence, just do it. Set that rule, follow it. And you're, like you said, you're going to feel so good in the morning. And it's a good way to flex that muscle of, you know, being able to set an intention and just stick to it.
Totally.
I have a question.
Yes.
So if you brush your teeth after dinner, does that mean you don't have to brush your teeth before bed?
If you don't eat anything and your mouth feels fresh, I think you're good, but it can't hurt to brush them again.
Yeah. But it saves some time then. Well, it doesn't save time, but, you know, no one, like, you hate, like, I want to go to bed. I don't want to brush my teeth before bed. So it kind of takes that away, too.
Yeah, you can wash your face while you're at it.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm such a multitasker. Like I'm always brushing my teeth and washing my face and walking and getting steps all at the same time. But
Wow.
yeah, you're right. You
That's
could.
incredible.
That'll save you time
Yeah.
on the other end.
There you go.
So you could just fall asleep while watching Dateline without having to get up again to brush your teeth.
Guys, I'm going to try it tonight because I am a nighttime snacker and I'm a daytime snacker. I'm an everytime snacker. And I absolutely am the person that once I start, I have a hard time stopping. Even if it's like, you know, I'm maintaining my weight and it's not that I'm gaining weight or eating thousands of calories, but it's that feeling of like, oh, I can't stop. I feel out of control. So I'm going to try it tonight. I'm going to eat dinner and I'm going to brush my teeth and just for today. And if I can do it today, I'll try it again tomorrow.
I support this. I think it's good. And I think Kelly Lynn will appreciate it. It's like you could be her buddy, her snacking
I love it.
buddy.
Kelly, let's chat. All right, but what about the people that say, I don't want to give up snacking completely, but what are some like good options if they just want to have a low calorie snack at night? Maybe they don't have that problem of can't stop, but they're like, no, I want to enjoy a snack that's not going to totally derail my diet.
Right. I agree with you. And even, so let's think about applying the rule following thing to this. So it could be like, I'm going to reward myself for a great day or even a bad day or anything, just my day with something to eat, one little special something. And you know it's only one snack. So you're like, in your mind, you know, I'm going to eat X, Y, or Z, but not X, Y, and Z. 3 letters at once. Too many letters. Anyway, I think sugar-free popsicles, any kind of like fruit bars that you have, if you like something cold and sweet, those are good. Like, any sort of portion-controlled frozen bar. I love Enlightened. The bars have 90 calories or so. and a sugar-free popsicle or a fruit bar is another good option. Little lollipops, like I find I will keep, like the little cheapo lollipops that you get like at the dry cleaners
Or the
at the
dentist.
doctor.
Which never makes sense. Why does
Your
the dentist?
dentist should not be giving you lollipops.
Then when I was a little kid, they're probably sugar free, but there was a big like bin
They
that,
weren't
that was like your
sugar-free.
treasure.
My
that was
dentist
job
had that
security.
too.
That wasn't sugar free.
Yeah.
That was not true.
Yeah,
I'm upset
definitely
about
sugar
this.
free. No.
Who are these dentists?
I know.
Anyway, but those lollipops, yes, they're like 10 calories or 15 calories, just a little piece of candy. I will keep those in my car sometimes because if I feel like I'm driving around and I'm running errands and I'm like getting too hungry, that will help me. Like it just keeps you going. It's that little tiny bit of sugar. Also, baby carrots are a great thing to keep in your house, or any carrots. If you wanted to not buy babies, just buy carrots and peel them.
Don't buy babies.
Don't buy babies. Well, I heard actually Erin, who works with us in the kitchen, she's off today, so we could say things about her, but let's not. She's been saying how she will peel her own carrots and not buy baby carrots, and she thinks they taste a lot better,
Interesting.
We'll have
which
to
is
try that.
interesting. But carrots are definitely a good snack. Cucumber slices, Jamie, this is totally your thing.
Yep.
Jamie's always walking into my office with a plate of cucumber slices and her very own bottle of everything bagel seasoning, just sprinkling it on top. And that's a great snack. And you can't go wrong with cucumbers.
Yeah.
Truly.
Well, another trick of mine, because I am a person that has trouble stopping, is if I have my like sugar-free popsicle or my like permissible treat, and I have that feeling of like, oh my God, I can't stop, I have to have more. I force myself that like, okay, you can have more, but it has to be cucumber slices or baby carrots. And guess what? That gets old really quick. You will just get sick of it, and you're like,
You're
I
like,
just don't want to eat anymore because
done.
yeah.
And then you have a glass of water and you're done.
Yep.
So finish your snack with a big glass of water. Force yourself to drink it. I keep 24-ounce bottles of water, like Arrowhead water around, and I keep them at room temp. I will refill my bottle over and over, or just have Arrowhead water. I try to drink the whole bottle,
Good for you.
and it just makes me feel more full.
Yeah.
So that's it. This was fun.
I
by
know.
the way.
I
Yeah.
liked it. I feel really like, I don't know, empowered. Like now I have tools because again, I think this is more common than just the 3 people that called in. These are questions we get a lot.
It's true. And we want to do more episodes like this. So we want to have episodes where people call in with their questions and we can have them themed. So like what themes would you want us to really tackle, and what questions do you have? But just call us and let us know. You could text Mike, but you should call him
805-380-8075.
and leave your message. And if we use your question, guess what'll happen?
You'll get a prize.
You will get a prize. And you too get prizes for the day.
Yay.
Just
Well,
for being
You
here.
gave me my prize already.
What, your peanut butter
My
cookies?
peanut butter cookies, yeah.
Low-calorie peanut
Man,
butter
you are
cookies?
Yeah.
constantly giving him peanut butter goodies.
I'm like a pusher.
Yeah.
They're low-cal. They're healthy.
All right.
In the beginning,
Ish.
I should have been like, I really love gold necklaces.
Why?
And
So
then-
we could be sitting here with Mr. T? I don't even understand it. Okay. I love how Mike is like a cute little 8-year-old boy. He's like, I should have said gold. Like, what would a little child say? Gold necklaces. Buried treasure.
All right. Well,
Anyway.
I don't know about you, but we are definitely throwing a cocktail party with little turkey slices
Yeah.
Absolutely.
in martini glasses.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Have to.
And
no,
for wait,
in champagne flutes.
Oh yeah,
Perfect.
our
Yeah.
little shot glasses.
Yep. All right. For the information that you heard in this episode, you could check out our show page, which is at hungry-girl.com/foodcast. As always, if you are not signed up for the daily emails, you need to. So go to hungry-girl.com and subscribe. And also, you should subscribe to the podcast. You should tell your friends about it. You should tell all your friends about Hungry Girl. And at this point, by the time people are listening to this, they will have just seen me, hopefully, on Kelly and Ryan.
Yeah.
That's
that's right.
true.
Ooh, very exciting. Anything else we should let them know?
That's all. Join us in the community.
Yeah, on Facebook, the What's Chewing community. It's the place to be. Anyone who's everyone, everyone who's anyone. How does that expression go? The cool
Anyone-
people.
Anyone
Anyone
who's
who's
anyone?
anyone. I don't know. The
I
cool
don't
people
know.
and the not so cool people. Just people
Yeah.
are in there getting information, sharing information, and having fun. Okay.
All right.
That is enough. That's all we have. We'll be back next Wednesday with another fantastic, riveting episode of To the Right Thing. That's what it's called, right? Okay.
Please leave that in.
All right. Well, I'm Lisa Lillian, also known as Hungry Girl. Till next time, To the Right Thing.